Sun 62 WSU
We can go? Donc bonjour à toutes et à tous, j'ai le plaisir dans le cadre du festival Rodéo d'Equiblues d'interviewer pour Wrcf et Texas Highway Radio Jesse Daniel qui est la tête d'affiche de ce samedi. Donc bonjour Jesse, peux-tu te présenter brièvement pour nos auditeurs?
Hello, my name is Jesse Daniel. I'm an American country music singer from California and I live currently in Texas.
Donc bonjour, je suis Jesse Daniel, je suis un chanteur américain qui vient du Texas, mais je suis originaire de Californie. Quel est ton premier souvenir musical?
Oh, my first musical memory would have to be when I was a young child, probably about 6 or 7 years old.
Mon premier souvenir musical, c'est quand j'étais un jeune enfant, à peu près 5-6 ans.
Yep, my father played in a rock and roll band and blues band, and I used to go watch him at the bars.
Donc son papa jouait dans un groupe de rock et de blues, et il allait le voir jouer dans les bars.
And so when I was 5 or 6 or 7, somewhere in there, I remember one night I went to go see my dad play, and I remember thinking that's what I want to do. So,
Mon papa jouait dans un groupe de rock et de blues, et il allait le voir jouer dans les bars.
and so when I was 5 or 6 or 7, somewhere in there, I remember one night I went to go see my dad play, and I remember thinking that's what I want to do someday.
Et je me souviens quand j'avais 5, 6 ou 7 ans, quelque chose comme ça, je me souviens d'être allé voir jouer mon père, et je me suis dit, c'est ça que je veux faire. Ok. Comment es-tu passé du punk rock que tu pratiquais à tes débuts à la musique style country?
You know, I went from punk rock to country over a period of years, but I always liked country music and I always liked punk rock music, and so I think that when I got clean and sober off of drugs and alcohol, I kind of decided to focus my life onto country music.
Ok, donc j'ai toujours été orienté et j'ai toujours aimé et le punk et la country, et ça m'a pris beaucoup d'années pour arriver à me décider. Quand je suis devenu sobre de la drogue et de l'alcool, puisqu'apparemment il a eu ce problème, il a décidé de dédier sa vie et sa carrière à la musique country. As-tu des artistes référents? So what are your musical influences?
My musical influences, I would say, you know, some of my biggest are guys like Buck Owens and Merle Haggard. Those are probably my two favorite country music singers, but I love Clint Black, Marty Stewart. You know, I listen to everything really from the 50s through, you know, the 2000s and now, you know, there's so much good country music.
Donc vous avez repéré tous les noms qu'a cités Jesse. Ses deux favoris sont Buck Owens et Merle Haggard, mais aussi il aime Marty Stewart,
Clint Black.
Clint Black, et tous ces gens qui ont influencé sa carrière. Ça va des années 50 jusqu'à aujourd'hui. Tu as remporté l'Award Ameripolitan 2019 pour Honky Tonk Mail. Est-ce important de recevoir une telle récompense? Est-ce que cet award a boosté ta carrière? Si oui, comment?
It was a huge honor to win the Ameripolitan Award, and you know, it meant a lot to me because, you know, Dale Watson is the one who started the Ameripolitans, and I'm a huge Dale Watson fan, and I have been for a long time. And
c'était un grand honneur pour moi parce que gagner le titre de l'Ameripolitan Award, qui est une cérémonie organisée par Dale Watson, et Jesse est un très grand fan de Dale Watson, il a toujours aimé Dale Watson.
Oh yeah.
I interrupted you, sorry.
Oh no, you're good. Yeah, it definitely did help my career within the Ameripolitan, you know, in classic country, traditional country world.
Et ça a vraiment boosté ma carrière dans ce monde qu'est la musique country traditionnelle et améripolitaine.
Georges, pardon. Est-ce qu'il y a eu l'occasion de jouer avec elle?
Did you play with Dale?
With Dale, yeah, we've played shows with Dale, and then anytime that I go to the Broken Spoke or a place in Dale's playing, he usually will call me up to come sing a couple songs with
Donc
him.
oui, il a joué de nombre de fois avec Dale, et chaque fois qu'il va au Broken Spoke ou dans les endroits dans lesquels Dale joue, eh bien il l'a invité à chanter avec lui.
Yeah, he's a hero of mine for
I
sure.
bought Dale 3 times in France.
Oh, really?
He's a great friend of mine.
Yeah, he's the man.
Yeah, exactly. Beaucoup de chemin parcouru depuis ton premier EP, American Unknown. En mars, tu viens de sortir My Kind of Country. Quelle est la particularité de cet album?
Wow, I'm surprised you know about American Unknown, because I try to keep that one underground. That was the very
Il a
first.
essayé de planquer American Unknown. Apparemment, il l'aimait pas beaucoup.
Yeah, that was the very first. But
C'était son tout premier.
with the live album, My Kind of Country, live at the Catalyst, really over the last 3 years, we've been touring so much and we've been so busy that our band got very tight and sounding very good. And so I wanted to make a record that showcased that at my hometown venue.
Ok.
Where
Donc
I grew
en fait, et il a tourné, ça fait des années, quelques années qu'il tourne, et vraiment son groupe maintenant est devenu très professionnel, très excellent, et il a voulu rendre ces concerts dans sa ville natale avec cet album Live at the Catalyst. That's right, Live at the Catalyst.
Yep, that's it.
Qui est sorti très récemment. De toutes les chansons que tu as écrites à ce jour, peux-tu nous citer 3 chansons que tu aimes le plus? What are the 3 songs you like best? It's a difficult question.
I would
Choosing your
say,
babies.
yeah, that's right, choosing your babies. I would say out of, all of the songs that I could think, the ones that I enjoy singing the most would be Clayton Was a Cowboy. I wrote that one with Jody.
Donc celle qu'il préfère le plus, c'est
Clayton Was a Cowboy.
Clayton with a Cowboy, qu'il a écrit avec Jody.
Yep, I wrote that one with my
You mean Jody
fiance.
Boots? Oh no, Jody, your fiance.
Jody,
Oh, sorry.
my fiance,
Oh, sorry,
yeah,
Jody.
she's over here.
Donc Jody, sa fiancée
But
qui est ici.
Jody and I write a lot of songs together, and that's one of my favorite that we've written together. Second, I think I would
Donc
say
Jody et lui écrivent beaucoup de chansons ensemble, et celle-là c'était sa favorite.
Gray would be my second. I
Gray
really
serait
like
la
Gray
deuxième.
because that's kind of a songwriter's sad song, and it's personal.
C'est une chanson qui lui est très personnelle, et c'est bien dans le style des songwriters.
And then third, oh man, that's hard.
Forget it.
I'd say, Rolling On, just because that is the song that's connected with so many people. We've gone to Spain, Belgium, all over the world, and people know the words to
Voilà,
that
la
song.
troisième c'est Rolling On, parce que partout où il tourne, notamment en Europe, en Espagne, aux Pays-Bas, en Allemagne, en France, les gens connaissent les paroles de cette chanson Rolling On.
Pretty cool.
Where am I? Que penses-tu de la musique country qu'on écoute et qu'on produit à Nashville en ce moment? It's a hard question. Be careful if you want to record people.
Yeah, that's right. There's, I think on one hand, there's a lot of really good music that is still being made in Nashville, but you have to kind of, you have to dig a little bit, to find the good stuff.
Il dit qu'il y a pas mal de bonne musique qui est faite encore à Nashville, mais il faut vraiment creuser et chercher pour la trouver.
There's guys that are making modern country in Nashville that are still kind of having a reverence for the old style of country, but they're bringing a modern twist to it. So I like that stuff.
Il y a des gens à Nashville qui font de la country moderne, mais qui ont toujours du respect pour les anciens qui font de la vraie musique country, et ils arrivent quand même à faire de bonnes choses. Te reconnais-tu dans ces nouvelles tendances? Do you recognize these new trends of modern country?
No.
Non.
No.
La réponse est définitive.
Not really.
You're not a Taylor Swift fan, are you?
No, and there's a lot of guys out there guys that I've played shows with and guys that I respect, like Tyler Childers and the Coulter Walls, and those guys.
Il y a des gens qui connaissent, avec qui il a joué, qui respectent, comme Tyler, Coulter Walls.
They're making, traditional, music in their own way. And that's essentially what I'm trying to do in my own way, representing California and my home state and the Bakersfield sound.
Font la musique de leur façon, et lui ce qu'il essaye de faire c'est la même chose pour représenter la Californie, notamment le son de Bakersfield. What do you think of the derailers that we consider like Baker's Pool, c'est
Yeah.
half Bakersfield, half Liverpool.
Yeah,
Que penses-tu
absolutely.
des derailers que l'on considère? I had them at my festival, that's why I
Oh,
know
wow.
when they have Tony Villanova, you know. And
I've never heard the term Baker's Pool before, but it makes perfect sense.
donc, il trouve que le son Baker's Pool, qui définit les derailers comme du son Bakersfield de Californie et Liverpool des Beatles,
Yep.
c'est tout à fait. That's my invention, that's why.
I love the Derailers. They're one of my favorite bands, and you know, a lot of what I do, you know, is along the same lines. And I talked to Brian from the Derailers about how we both love the Beatles, the Byrds, you know, and all of the Bakersfield country music like Buck Owens, Merle Haggard, and I feel like what they do is putting those two
Il
worlds
se retrouve
together.
tout à fait dans le son des Derailers, puisqu'il a rencontré Brian O'Feld, qui est le leader des Derailers. Et c'était cette façon de mélanger la musique de Bakersfield, de Californie, et des Beatles de Liverpool. Jesse s'y retrouve tout à fait et adore ça. Okay, that was not on the paper.
Yeah, that's a good question, though.
Pourquoi la musique texane est-elle à part? Qu'est-ce qui fait qu'elle a su rester traditionnelle et authentique? Since you live in Texas.
Yeah. You know, I think Texas music is special because there's such a long-standing tradition of music in Texas, and the people there, going back a lot of years, they all grew up on that music and they respect it, all the way back to the 20s and 30s and before, you know.
Il dit que la musique texane a une histoire, elle est traditionnelle, et les gens qui l'écoutent remontent jusqu'aux années 20 et 30, et que c'est de la vraie musique country.
So yeah, I have a lot of respect for Texas music, and that's why we moved there, because of, you know, the tradition. I wanted to take what I was doing and be in a place that respected country music, so that's why
Donc
we
voilà
went
pourquoi
there.
j'aime la musique texane, et c'est pour ça que j'ai déménagé au Texas, parce que j'ai un respect pour cette musique et j'essaye de le faire. I'm going to ask you a question which is not on the paper. You talked about Buck Owens, Merle Haggard. What about Dwight Yoakam? Que penses-tu de Dwight Yoakam?
I love Dwight Yoakam. He's been one of my favorites for a long time, and you know, even though he's from the, you know, Kentucky, Ohio region.
Oh, I thought he was from Bakersfield.
He was originally from there, but everybody like from California, like me, we claim him as our own, you know, because he really essentially is from California, and so he's like the next generation after.
Il vient du Kentucky, il l'adore, mais il dit nous les Californiens, on considère qu'il est de chez nous. C'est vraiment la nouvelle génération du son californien.
He's one of us. That's what we say.
C'est un des nôtres.
Sure.
C'est ce qu'il dit. When you say that, you mean as a Californian?
Yeah.
En tant que
definitely.
Californien, c'est un des nôtres. Ok. Pourquoi la musique texane est-elle à part? Did we answer this question about Texas music, which was so special? No.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
we did
sorry.
That. No, that's okay.
Que penses-tu du mouvement Red Dirt?
Red Dirt.
Oklahoma and Texas.
You know, there's some of it that I like. Not all of
Names.
it. Names. I would say some of the bands that I really respect and I like. Turnpike Troubadours.
Oh, come on.
They're an incredible
Randy
band.
Rogers band.
Randy Rogers is
Jason
good.
Bolan.
Jason Bolan's
Stoney
good.
Lou.
Yeah. Who else? Who are some other guys that
Cross
I really
Canadian
like?
Ragweed, but they're finished.
Cody
Just
Canada.
Cody Canada departed.
I'd say probably my favorite out of, you know, the whole Red Dirt realm is the Turnpike Troubadours and Mike and the Moon Pies.
Oh yeah.
They're not really Red Dirt,
Yeah.
but people lump them in.
Donc vous avez compris tous les noms qui sont cités, mais son groupe favori, c'est vraiment les Turnpike Troubadours. Did you see that they were supposed to play one gig last night at the Grand Ole Opry, and they're going to play 3 sold out.
Wow.
They're getting so big. They play in New York too.
Yeah.
They filled up the big country place in New York City.
That's
Oui,
pretty
je dis que
cool.
les Turnpike Troubadours sont en train de devenir le groupe le plus célèbre, puisqu'ils ont eu 3 dates au Grand Ole Opry à Nashville. I booked my festival in 2011.
Wow.
Before the problem with the singer.
Sure.
Now he's sober and they're back.
What a comeback story, man.
Yeah.
They're absolutely killing it. It's
So
inspiring.
what does que fait Jesse Daniel lorsqu'il n'est pas en tournée? What are your hobbies? Quels sont tes loisirs?
When I'm not on tour, I like to be outdoors. I love to hunt and fish. Two
you're
things.
a real Texan.
Yeah. You know, and people do it where I'm from in California too. And really, I feel like it's such like an American pastime is being outdoors and hunting and fishing and doing stuff like that. So I've kind of, as I've gotten older, I used to spend all my time playing music, and now I balance it out and I try to play music and then go outside and
Alors,
fish.
il aime rester dehors quand il n'est pas en train de jouer de la musique. Il essaye de faire les deux, bien sûr, mais il chasse, il pêche. Alors, je lui ai demandé s'il était un vrai Texan. Il m'a dit oui, mais aussi, en fait, c'est pas uniquement texan, c'est très américain que de pêcher et de chasser. That's the stupid question that Gerard asked. Qui fait la cuisine à la maison? Is it Jesse or Jody?
Man, I'd say both of us cook, you know.
Tous les deux font la cuisine.
But Jody, Jody, I like to say that she is the motor under the hood of Jesse Daniels.
Elle est le moteur sous le capot de Jesse Daniels.
She makes everything work. She manages me. She plays in the band.
Elle est son manager. Elle joue dans le groupe.
She writes songs with me.
Elle écrit des chansons avec lui.
And a lot of the ideas, you know, for the merchandise and for everything, it's Jody's thinking of it.
Toutes les idées pour la marchandise, c'est les idées de Jody. And she is also the facilitator for the press conferences.
Yeah, exactly. And so she's really busy, and we kind of share the workload. But when she's too busy, I love to cook, so I do a lot of cooking.
Et quand elle est trop occupée avec ma carrière, c'est lui qui fait la cuisine. What's your favorite dish?
Oh, my favorite thing lately I've been making butter chicken.
Il a fait butter chicken.
Butter chicken,
il a fait du poulet au beurre.
It's butter chicken, man. You put it in a crock pot. And,
on met ça dans un gros pot.
There's a simmering sauce that you cook it in. Put a bunch of.
On la fait cuire.
It's like a curry.
On fait cuire dans une sauce, genre sauce au curry.
Yeah,
okay.
It's good though, real good. I love it.
Do you speak French?
No, I wish.
Not a word.
I know oui and bonjour and
bonjour. No, oui. You have to be careful.
Oui. Oh, okay, yeah.
Il faut faire attention quand on dit oui en anglais parce que ça veut dire aussi oui, ça veut dire pipi. Donc.
Ok.
Right. Et bonjour et au revoir.
Au revoir. Yeah, that's right.
Merci beaucoup Jesse pour cette interview. Ça a été un plaisir. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jody, for helping us with the interview.
Thank you so much.
And for being the lady behind the scene. I'm very happy for one reason is that we appreciate the same kind of artists and music.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why I like your music very much too.
Thank you so much, man.